good afternoon, everyone. This report is the confirmation of the previous quarter. And so we are still with the business ownership and organization, dealing with other government and private bodies. So when we say business, it doesn't mean that you only have to comply with basic requirements to own a business. So sometimes entrepreneurs we collaborate with other sectors, sometimes are with other governments or companies, and sometimes with the private companies or other bodies, such as agencies like DE and R and we have to be consulted for the requirements to the registering organization. So the entrepreneurs owns neighborhood may likewise oppose a business proposition within a village or a subdivision. So, such as this agency or the Department of Environmental and National Resources. Let's say, for example, when you are going to create a business and then you are going to make a building for that business. So, first of all, considering the environment to that specific surroundings, you must also inquire or seek information or you have to tell other private bodies about the said building because you didn't know that building is sometimes there are people living there such as professionals. So, dili sila ganahan og mga saba or any chaos. So, if the building you are going to make is, let's say for example, you're going to make a business such as karaoke. So, the people around it is that place is well known to it has a solid environment and also a scenic view. Then when you arrive there in your business, nagkuhan siya sa mga tao, nagdala siya chaos, then that's not a good example of creating your business in that specific area. So sometimes Department of Education may be involved if the business deals with educational materials, such as if you are a teacher, you are going to invest a laptop, or sometimes, or any materials that you are going to need in teaching, or maybe the money. So, how much money is needed? So there is no specific or mandatory provision in law putting up a sole proprietorship business. Unlike in partnership and corporation, Securities and Exchange Commission requires a bank certification attesting to the fact that indeed the paid up capital requirement as indicated in corporation papers is posted in the bank. Under the law, the minimum authorized capital requirement for the cooperation is 100,000 pesos and 25% of this must be subscribed, capital must be paid up. So there is a difference between these two entrepreneurs or these two business. Let's say for example, you are a sole proprietor, then the pay or kailangan bayaran ay maliit lang. So, unlike those or cooperatives and other sector or other business types, such as they have members and other investors, so they are going to pay higher than the sole proprietor or a solo business or a solo entrepreneur business. So, the best form of ownership. So, this slide is that we are going to know the pros and cons of various forms of businesses organization, and we will know here the advantages of these three types of business owners. So first, we have the proprietorship. First is simplicity in creation. So since you're a sole proprietor, then it is easy for you. This is to manage or to create your own business because you decided on your own. Next one is partnership, ease of establishment. So it is an advantage because since you have a partner business, then the two of you may collab about the said plan of your business. Next one is corporation. So limited liability of stockholders. So we all know that partnership and corporation is different from each other because corporation is managed by many members. So it has a limited liability of the stockholders. For the proprietorship, second one is low cost established. So since it is a sole proprietor, so only one businessman or one entrepreneur who created that business. So it is it has a low cost or you spend few money from it because it has a one owner from that business. Next one is partnership, division of profits. So since you have a partner, then you have to divide the expenses to that. You have to divide the expenses. Next one is corporation, ability to attract larger amount of capital. So since it has a lot of investors and other members, so it has a big chance that your business is going to arouse because it has a lot of investors and a lot of people also attracts from it. Next one is from proprietorship, owner receive all profits. So of course, since you own it, you own it and you don't have any colleagues from that business, of course you receive all the profit from it. And also owner takes all decision making authority. So since you don't have partners, so you are the one who decides, or you are the one who decides from your company. And also no special legal restriction. So no special legal restriction because it is managed by one person only. For the partnership is third one is larger pool of capital than proprietorship. So of course, since you have a partner, so as expected, you will spend a lot of money from creating that business, or the capital is larger than a proprietorship, and also larger pool of talent than proprietorship. So larger pool of talent, what do you mean by that? So larger pool of talent is, of course, we all know that technology is fast approaching. We also need to adapt with our surroundings so that our business will grow. And unlike the proprietorship, it has a big chance that partnership business may arouse than the proprietorship, depending on the strategy that we need. Next one is corporation, ease of transfer ownership. So since it is managed by a lot of members, so you have an ease of transfer from the ownership. Next one is for the proprietorship is a no switch out. Repeat that again. Partnership is ability to attract limited partners, little government regulation, unlike the corporation. So let's go to the disadvantages. Next one, the first proprietorship is that unlimited personal liability. So since it has only one owner, then it has unlimited personal liability. So there are a lot of, for example, you have to pay a lot of expenses, not from the business that you made, but from the government, from the taxes. So, lahat ng yan, ikaw ang mabayad sa lahat ng yan. So, you should not have a partner from it. Also, limited skills and capabilities. are the one who is making the business, or you own the business. So you have limited skills and capabilities because you don't, wala kang ma-share na idea wala kang ma-share ng idea. So, the strategy that you're going to make is that you should be one. You should be wise and also you should adapt your surroundings. Next one is limited access to capital. So, it has a limited access to capital because you're a solo proprietor and you don't have a partner to ask for another excess money from your business. So, it has only limited access to the capital. Next, for the partnerships that unlimited liability of general partnership. So, the two of you, since you have a partner, maybe 2 or 3 partners. So, sagot niyo na yung problema na nakaharap niyo sa inyong business or even the taxes, sagot niyo po yan. At hindi ka lang nag-iisa dahil meron kang mga kasama. So, limited capability for capital accumulation. And next one is difficulty in disposing of partnership interests without dissolving partnership. So, sometimes business is it's suicide because maybe in a real world, naman dyan mag-take advantage sometimes sa business na medyo mo lang ang business if without tridoring sa sellers and comments, usually next one is cost. For the corporation is cost and time involved in the corporation process. So the corporation is managed by members around, it is managed by specific members, let's say for teachers corporation lang ang nakabalood sa yan. So we have to meet or create a meeting together with the members to para maaprubahan ang sinasabing or the plan. Next one is subject to corporate taxes. So corporation is they are very mukhang target sila sa taxes because since it's a corporation, it is a large company managed by different investors or people or members around the world or country. So it is targeted by a very large amount of taxes. Next one is potential for diminished or managerial incentives. So there is an incentive to those large companies. So a large company should develop large incentives to their mga employee. It is a big company man, so it is given or it is a law